SGC?
We'll start it off.
Yeah. SGC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena.
That was fun.
I'm Hulk Hogan, and this is John Cena.
Did you have fun? No? It was lame?
Are we starting now, or are we
Yeah.
just... We actually started?
Yeah.
Oh. Hello. There was no, like, hey, I'm Kill Pig, and I'm like, I'm begging it. It was kind of just like, yeah.
We went to SGC.
We did.
And it was awesome.
Was it?
It was.
I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, it was only like, it was like a whole hour ago. Ugh.
I don't even remember what I did 5 minutes ago.
What did you do 5 minutes ago?
I just told you I can't remember.
Wow. Well, we had lots of fun. I guess we'll just talk about what we did and what we got.
I was Hulk Hogan.
You were Hulk Hogan.
And Andre the Giant.
The whole time.
Not at the same time, though.
Not at the same time?
No.
Not at the same time?
No, I wasn't cool enough to do it at the same
Cool
time.
enough to do it at the same time?
No, because I'm...
Good night, guys.
Good
Good
night.
night.
That's
That's
Hulk.
hard out. Edit that part. But John Cena can apparently beat Hulk Hogan, and The Rock Johnson can apparently pick up Andre the Giant.
Okay, so we're gonna actually talk about what happened besides
I'm still a little butthurt.
besides WWE All Stars that I kicked his butt in.
Who beat you in Street Fighter?
I don't get Street Fighter. I don't know how to play that game. We're actually gonna talk about what
Who
happened.
beat you in Mario? This guy.
Okay, so do you want to talk about our thoughts on the actual convention or what we?
Who has
actually
2
got?
thumbs and beat you in dive kick? This guy. Oh, we can talk about stuff.
So we're gonna talk about what happened first. Okay, so pretty much, I guess you guys actually already saw most of it, or some of it. We went to the decks first.
That was cool.
fun. We saw, we wanted to get picked so many times. At least I tried to get picked so many times.
We stood up, raised our hands, but they were like, no, you guys are too
We
good.
could have played Pokemon, rock, paper, scissors, fire, water, grass, is what we could play. That would have been fun.
Fire, water.
It was just grass. They did. Grass. But, that was cool. We saw, Gerard, the completionist, in there. We saw, obviously, the Dex people. I saw, tons of PokeTubers to my right, and I almost cried. I saw King Nappy, who was the first one I actually got to get a hold of, and I saw, like, a few others. Don't remember who at the moment, but that was cool. They talked about, like, pretty much, electric, how possible is it for a Pokemon to... you were there too.
I was there.
To conduct,
You got this.
To conduct electricity, and for
And releasing it and all that jazz.
and for is it possible for a Pokemon to stay on fire the whole time?
It is not.
It is not, apparently.
Unfortunately.
So I guess
That'd be awesome.
So I guess the little Charmanders are dead. That's nice. And it was cool. They were talking about pretty much which regions were most biodiverse. That was kind of interesting. That 1, 3, and 5 were the most diverse, and 2, 4, and 6 were the least diverse.
Yep.
Which is also interesting. And
It was pretty cool.
yeah, if you want to know more about that, you can obviously just go to probably either the
As
Dex,
someone who likes both science and Pokemon, that was pretty awesome.
yeah, you can probably just go to the Dex's channel, and they'll probably have all that stuff. So yeah, this isn't really. I feel like this video isn't me being as a YouTuber, but as a huge fan of other people.
I'm just here sitting in a rocking chair.
Yeah, he didn't know what's happening.
I didn't.
He's not as big into the
the
YouTube
people who were there, I didn't know. And I
It's
wanted to
just
see
that
Matt Pat from Game Theorist and Film Theorist, but I didn't get to see
Tonight he's gonna, or either tonight or tomorrow, he's gonna realize how awesome some of the people we met were.
Maybe.
I mean, you got to meet some of them.
Or I'll think Kyle's just a butt.
Game Boy Luke was awesome.
He was freaking amazing.
So was PK Sparks. PK Sparks was funny too.
He confused me at first because he's a
He
very,
didn't know.
he's
he
a
didn't
very
know
loud
He
person.
didn't know how.
And I didn't know that. So someone said something and he just started yelling. And I was so confused.
Yeah, someone was like,
I was like,
someone came up to him. He was starting to walk outside to do autographs, and he grabbed him by the shirt, and he was like, "Can I get your autograph?" And he was like, "No." Yeah, let's go outside.
I was very confused.
It was funny, but and then he had to do the signature.
And then after a while, I understood. He wasn't angry at it.
No. He's just a really loud person.
Under the moon.
No,
that's the sound he makes. That's not. Don't beat me up. He's scary.
But that's later on. We went to the decks, and then we kind of wandered around for a few hours, kind of aimlessly, had no idea. We went to the vendors, which we'll figure out in a bit.
Some
stuff to show you at the end, and that's really cool. But went to the vendors, and that was awesome. There was so much cool stuff. Most of it was really overpriced, but some of the stuff were actually really good price. But it was fun.
I spent a good amount of money. How much did you spend?
I think 65.
I spent 65.
We pretty much got like different versions of each thing, which is what you'll see in a bit.
We went to.
After that, we went to Nate Wants to Battle's Q&A, which was hilarious.
Which I never I'd maybe seen one video by him before. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But in the Q&A, he was awesome.
He was
really cool.
Hilarious. I love
funny.
him.
He was really cool.
Yeah.
Boozer.
Yeah, pretty much. You'll see a little bit. I was trying to get my. I was like doing this the whole time, and he was like, he's not gonna notice you.
Why don't you raise Boozer?
Yeah, why don't you raise, or he said Bowser at the moment, and then I raised him, and eventually he was like, the guy with the Boozer plush, and it was, so, and then I got to ask my question, and that was fun, and then he just answered lots of cool questions, which I don't know enough about him, apparently, and then after that we got to do signatures, which we met a few cool people in the signature line. It was.
I didn't know him. Oh, in the line, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you meant. Sorry.
Yeah, we met some cool people.
I got ahead of myself.
And they talked about games that John.
Yeah, I knew some of them.
But
I'm not big on the Nintendo scene. I love Nintendo, but I got a DS.
We talked a lot more about Pokemon Competitive, which Jonathan doesn't.
I do it for funsies.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was
I got
really
my
fun.
Charizard. I got my Lapras.
I actually had something really cool. His pass had all the different signatures, or not signatures. People drew their own little things.
Shout out to whoever that was. We never asked for his name.
I should have taken a picture of that. That would be cool to show here. But hey, if you're watching this video, then
you're awesome.
You're awesome, because that's awesome.
Because you found our channel also. You're very surprising because we didn't tell you anything about it. I didn't even tell him we were on YouTube.
I don't think I told anyone.
But he had, instead of people signing his little lanyard thing, he had him draw. Each person drew.
So like Nappy drew a Gengar. I think he got Luke drew I think a Rotom. He got Nate to draw a little note. He got Twitch to draw himself with a fro. He got Mo.
He drew the cow.
Mo drew the cow.
Or the Miltank, he said, but
it looked like an ant.
It was a cow ant.
It was ant cow. And there was a few others that I don't remember who we exactly signed.
Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Morgan Freeman.
These
are all lies. I'm sorry.
And then after that, after we actually got through the line, we got to meet
John Cena.
Nate Wants to Battle, which was hilarious.
He was cool.
As you saw,
Boozer.
There was some dancing and stuff, and that was fun. And
I danced, but I was just too good a dancer. I would have shown them all up. Yeah. So Kyle didn't put me in the video. Gosh, he killed Pity. Like, no, you're a good dancer.
But yeah, so that was fun. He was cool. And then we did a whole little skit with Dookie Shed, which was hilarious. The hat on that was funny.
I didn't realize you were filming that.
I was. It was really funny.
It's funny.
It was really funny.
It's all because of
him.
I guess a little bit.
And then we went over to the left, and then I got very happy because I got to see Twitch,
John Cena,
Mo, and more of Nappy. And remember that little feud that Nate and Nappy got over?
That was awesome. Nate made a joke that
he was gonna, he was like, "What do you want me
Killer
to sign?"
Pig passed out a hat, which probably already showed a picture. But I just don't. I don't watch videos. I'm allergic to them.
But yeah, I gave him a hat, and he was.
You just interrupted me. I was telling the story.
Go with
See
the
this
story.
guy?
Go with the story.
I'm very sorry. is a little after my bedtime.
Okay,
It's
okay, I'll keep going then.
1 in the morning.
It really isn't.
Shh.
It's 9:06. But I gave him a hat. I'm just gonna go with it. And he asked for where he wanted the signature to be, and I was like, wherever. And he was like, I'm just gonna write completely over Nappy's name. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he just wrote small on the other side. And then I went to Nappy, and I was like, you'd be proud of me. Nate,
he caused a fight. There was knives and guns.
Nate wanted to write all over your signature, but I stopped, and he was like, Nate, you're trying. It was really funny.
They were really cool.
Oh, I forgot.
They were funny.
Whenever I met Nappy right after the decks, he was amazing.
He was
I gave
cool.
him 3 little nugget Darmok.
I don't understand that reference.
And it's from his last Let's Play, but he called it Little Nugget, and then I gave him a Big Nugget, and then the Ghastly Haunter Gengar trio, and that was fun. And then went to Nate, and then we got to meet those guys, took a few awesome pictures. It was funny. I posted a few on Twitter, which were funny.
He's a twit.
Twit.
It was him. The other guys are cool. No, I didn't mean like twit because Twitter. Just a twit.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Twit the YouTuber. I also got the...
Oh. Yes, I was.
I am Twit.
There we go.
Shout out. Shout out to all of you that went there.
Yeah, all the YouTubers we met, you guys were super chill.
They were all awesome. They were amazing.
I was expecting people to be like, I'm super cool, I'm super
I mean, a few
but
of
they
them,
were all cool.
A few of them already I'm sorry, I do Vine more than I do Twitter.
Again, it's like
Repost.
3 in the morning. And
Repost. They reposted like so.
Retweet.
Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
retweet on Twitter.
Okay, I repost.
He's a pig.
Only
He doesn't know
people-
how to do stuff.
But and then
I'm
after
part of
that, what did we do after that?
We
Oh yeah, because
went...
there was this guy in line. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's the guy in line because I wanted to see find PK, and he said the guy in line. This guy in line said that he would be at the Smash Bros tournament.
I did that. I knew where he was.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another guy.
Yeah, he said it, but you weren't paying attention. I was like, we need to go over here. He's going to be over here. But you always argue with me. And then you're like, we go down the hallway. I'm like, it's this way. He's like, are you sure? I'm pretty sure it's the
No,
other
no,
way.
I was just making sure. I wasn't saying you're wrong. I was just saying. But
Sure.
you can continue
Change
the
your
story
story now. Okay, but we're going down, and he's like, it's the other direction.
You don't have to say
I'm like,
hard.
I know where it's at. And then like, see, there's the
Okay,
sign.
is that
And I'm
really?
like, John's right.
That's
the only part I care about. You can keep going.
okay. So when we got to the console room, I started walking over to the Melee tournament. So I was like, okay, there's gonna be a Melee, and then not 5 steps in, I just started walking, and I just backed up, and I was like, that is my boy across the pond, Game Boy Luke, with
Shout out.
he was amazing.
He was chill. I loved him.
He was
Great accent.
He was amazing. But he's definitely the most picked on out of all of the. Just
Because we're Americans. And we crush their butt in the American Revolution.
Even Nappy's
we
dog.
think we're better.
Even Nappy's dog hates him. It's so funny.
Because that dog is American.
But
Shout out to that dog.
See. But and then we just hung out with him for a few minutes, and he was definitely the best in my opinion, just because he was there for a few minutes, and then he just kept on talking, and then I was like, you know what? I don't need this beanie. Like, it wasn't my style. I'm not getting most hats anyway.
It was too big for a small head.
Yeah, and then, which I do have a small head, mine.
It fit perfectly on me.
Yeah. And so I was like, you know what? You can have this. It to be honest, it looked pretty good on him.
It did. It fit perfectly.
He looks good in beanies.
He does.
So he was like, really? You're gonna give this to me? No,
Yeah,
I can't
he's
have it.
like,
I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like,
but he said in a British accent. Not like this one. This one's very bad. It's more of a Russell Brand.
the deal.
Like if you were to think Harry Potter,
yeah,
it was like that. But it was super cool.
Yeah, I was like, the only thing is you have to remember me when you think of that hat. It was funny. I also gave him a Rotom card. That was cool. And then we went around, and PK went into the Melee tournament, so we followed. So the cool.
He was really good.
I think the first cool part that I was like, oh yeah, Game Boy Luke in person is just amazing. Was he started to walk away, and we were like,
okay.
and then he turned around and he was like, yeah, come on, and he was like, okay.
We're part of the club.
Yeah,
part of the posse.
we're part of the top dogs now. But we walked over and we pretty much just sat there for like 10 minutes watching PK's match. He lost, unfortunately. But
not until the third round.
Yeah,
it was very, very close.
Both of them went down to time.
He was very good.
Both of them went down to time, or all matches went down to time, except for the last one, I think. But it was, and then we spent probably 20-30 minutes just outside the console room with PK.
And one of my friends was in the. Wow, I just zoned out.
Melee tournament.
Sorry, again, malfunction. But yeah, he was in the Melee tournament, and he was so close. He got out
to the quarterfinals.
The match before semifinal.
Yeah, got to the quarterfinals. So close. And then he unfortunately got out.
It was very close, though.
That would have been cool seeing the finale. We watched the last like 2 minutes of the last game. It was a good match. It was a Sheik versus again, and I'm terrible.
It was one life left on each.
It was really good.
And they were at like 100% or whatever
damage.
It was a
good match.
And it was very close.
Yeah. So yeah, then we just hung out with PK, and I did obviously those dance videos.
Mountain Dew taste test.
That was awesome. I didn't take pictures of that. I should have.
You should have.
But
that was like.
Oh my gosh, that was good.
I'm not gonna say it was a bar. It was a table.
Yeah,
with, like,
a table with little
tiny glasses, like shot glasses. But there was
some
Dew,
people.
So it was like a taste
I saw this one guy that every time someone poured it, he just drank it, and then it was like.
That annoys me.
Yeah.
Get one.
I got maybe 5 or 6, but you got a few too. But
I got every single flavor. And then I went back and I got the 2 that were my favorite.
The Sour Patch. Oh
there was one that tasted exactly like if you took Sour Patch Kids, which are my favorite candy.
Same here.
And you like melted them down into a drink.
Mountain Dew, and it was awesome. And
all of them. Black cherry.
All of
Loved the black cherry. What were they? Kickstarters?
Yeah, Kickstarters. So like.
Not the website, but shout out. But
no, but they just gave us more energy.
Edit that out.
At least I felt. No.
Don't edit that.
But it was cool.
But yeah, it was black cherry was really good. I loved
I loved all of them. I was like, I could drink all of these all day.
But
so now I gotta get myself some Mountain Dew Kickstarter.
What we do next?
Sponsored White Bush.
Sponsor? No, but, sorry. But if you do want to sponsor us,
hey,
I will say Mountain Dew every other word, if so need be.
Mountain Dew.
That's not a proper.
Mountain Dew.
That's not.
Mountain Dew.
But it's not a proper sentence.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite, or when I got to India, I'm gonna say my favorite part was probably at just hanging out with Game Boy Luke and PK because we were there for probably 25 minutes. They give us their business cards.
Yes,
which was kind of
in my secret stuff that we
in my wallet. But
why don't we show it when we show our secret stuff?
True. But yeah, so they gave us a business card or their business card, which for me I was like, I don't need this, but hey, they're cool business cards.
I needed them.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna subscribe. Still not. But I will be as soon as probably as soon as we hit the end recording button.
Yeah, and they were just amazing the whole time. Made so many jokes, and did some little dance skits with them. It was amazing. PK was fun. It was all just awesome. Not really much to talk about in there because obviously I already had video. But besides that, it was just this. Game Boy Luke was just amazing. Like in general, hanging out with him was just so fun.
He was a cool dude.
Yeah, and then after that, we went to the cosplay.
We did. We went to a cosplay.
Almost
contest.
didn't get into.
Yeah, it was very good. Okay, so here's what it was. It's like there are 11, because we didn't stand in line. It's like there are 11. He said splattered.
Scattered.
No, he said splattered. If he said scattered, it would have made sense. But he said splattered.
He said splattered. I thought he said scattered.
I was very confused when he said splattered. He may have said scattered.
I thought he said
I was awake at that point because I was just drinking like all those Mountain Dews. Yeah. So it was like.
Yeah.
So, but they were
splattered all over.
I was so confused.
Splatoon sponsor.
I was about to say that. Read my mind. Stop it. But there were 11 seats. Scattered is what he should have said around. And he's like, but there are no 2 seats next to each other, which was a lie.
When we went together,
it was a lie. because
I was in a seat, he was right behind
the
me.
person in front of me went in, and then I went in like right after him.
Then I went
and
in
I saw
after
him
that.
sit down, and then the seat next to him was open, and they sat me in that seat. So I'm like, there were 2 open.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And then I got
And he sat right in front of me.
Which I didn't even know he was there. I tried to look for
I
him
didn't
the whole
know.
time.
I
was
didn't
like,
notice him either.
I was like,
I didn't notice him until the 2 people next to him got up and left early.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like not
probably to get into the death battle line,
which is going on like right now. But
yeah, we're missing
we there was no chance.
But
for us to
anyway,
get into that.
anyway, we'll explain that in a minute. But so I just got up and I went to that scene.
Yeah, and
Because I saw.
oh my gosh, some of the cosplays were so. There was the Toothless.
A guy named Toothless, which you probably see the picture of, because I took a couple pictures.
Did you take a picture? Okay, so
I did. I will give it to you.
Thank you. Did you get the Ganon? No, the Ganon.
It was too far away. Ganon.
The Ganon was beautiful. It somehow didn't get in the top 3, but it was beautiful.
And there was this Gohan.
The little kid. Everyone stood up and started clapping.
Like he was
it was
this tall.
amazing.
He was adorable. And he was
I might get so much crap for him, but
his mom had to walk him across stage because he was too little, and he was adorable.
I might get a lot of crap for him, but isn't he Goku's son? I don't know.
Why did you just drag me to this one? I don't know. I don't.
Oh, but I just thought he said because it said.
Wait, no.
The really funny joke
was
that the guy said to go on. It was like, so how did it feel seeing your dad get killed by Superman in the death battle? They referenced that so many times.
They did. Everyone's excited about that.
And
probably super cool. I'll have to watch it.
I'm guessing
later.
I'm guessing Goku. Actually, I don't know who won. I don't know who or who's gonna win or whatever.
Well, Superman won the past 2, right? Because they've
only done 1.
They only did 1. I thought
this is the remastered one.
This is okay.
Yeah.
So he did 1, and then
they made. So
it would make sense if
there was a really cool Goku. He was bald.
It would make sense if Goku won.
Yeah.
Just because of the people who are there.
Yeah.
They like Goku more.
I'd say for all the themes,
but
Dragon Ball.
Personally, I think Superman would win it.
I'd say out of all the themes, Dragon Ball was the most grabbed. There was tons of Gokus. The guy who cosplayed in the contest for Goku was freaking buff.
He was super buff.
And whenever again they referenced.
All I did was I just looked down my belly. I was like,
again when they made a reference to it when he got up, he was like, "So how did it feel to lose in the death battle?" He was like, "You're gonna win this time." It was really funny. It was like,
"Hear this," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, his muscles are like as big as my face."
He was a Super Saiyan and everything, and that was fun.
But
it was really cool.
There were a lot of Gokus walking around.
There was a lot of Gokus.
There were a couple Deadpools.
There was a Raptor Jesus.
Raptor Jesus. There were 2 Raptor Jesus.
What they said?
There was one who was in the cosplay competition, and he had like an actual but the other one just had like it was a little like bill.
Yeah.
It was like
there was the
guess your Raptor Jesus.
There was the Deadpool Batman.
Batman.
He had a sign that said
normal Deadpool.
I think
there was
Deadpool
Dogpool,
which
is actually a character in comic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, in I think it's in this
video.
I think it's in this video, but the Deadpool Batman was really funny because he gave me because his sign said "Trust me, I'm Batman." Always, although he's obviously Deadpool,
Batman.
He gave me a speech on why or how to be cool like Batman. It was really funny, and I was like, "So I'm gonna be cool after this." And he was like, "Whatever makes you sleep at night." It was really
translation:
funny.
Whatever makes you sleep at night.
Yeah.
So
it was really funny.
It was a lot. It was really funny. It was pretty funny.
That was one of the first ones actually.
Where we were? Cosplay. We just finished the cosplay.
Yeah.
Then we went to the line for Death Battle.
And we were like, okay, so it's at the end of the hall. And we were like, and
so we go all the way down there past a bunch of people. I was already thinking like, there's no way we're gonna.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, there's another line.
Yeah,
this
so it snaked around.
There was another one.
So there was double people. And
double what I thought. So I'm like, oh, well maybe we'll get in. And at this point, I'm like, half these people aren't getting in. Yeah. At least that's what I thought. So we didn't
because that's a huge stage.
And there was still what, an hour and 30 minutes left.
An hour and 30 minutes.
Started.
Apparently,
so
I heard that people started getting in line 3 hours before the death battle started, which is crazy. I would never do that.
You just sit there.
I would never
do nothing.
I mean, tons of people have their DSs and stuff, but I wouldn't want to do that for 3 hours.
I didn't bring my DS.
I didn't bring.
Should have.
the only reason I would have brought it was for autographs, but I got a different thing for autographs, which we'll see in a bit.
It's
And
really cool.
it makes me so happy. But so we were just like,
Then
we were like, no. So we just wanted to leave.
So
early.
we decided we were gonna leave, but before we left, we went and
back to the vendors. And got a few more stuff.
which we'll show you. In a minute.
And then we came back and got these posters that we've been looking at since the very beginning that we got here.
They're really cool because
They
we
had-
didn't
they had
want to
a
carry
deal.
them around.
They had a deal. It was like buy two and get one free. So
well, it was buy two and get like it's
a smaller one.
It's this big.
But pretty much it was we're like, well, he wants to get one, I want to get one, so he might as well get because it was a lot of it was more Batman or comics and stuff. So it was like you can get the extra one. It looks really cool. He's saying But yeah, then we're like, we'll just leave early so we can like do this video, get home early, just if we want to hang out,
chill
and
out.
stuff. Yeah,
I'd rather go.
because we have to get
What I said was I'd rather go home
then.
and relax and chill out than wait for an hour and 30 minutes
Yeah,
for a
it was-
line that we might not even get in.
Yeah, like
So
it was
we
like
just went home, made some burgers.
Yeah, it was fun. So that's pretty much all that happened. It
We're
was
gonna
awesome.
Show off the.
Yeah, we didn't get to go to the first and third day, which the third day is tomorrow, but the first and third, or the second day, in my opinion, or for me, was the most interesting. The first day would be really cool because on YouTubables and Mrs. Heart Attack's panel, tons of the PokeTubers went on.
I had to work
Which,
though,
yeah,
so we didn't get to go.
lots of PokeTubers went on. They were like, come up here. I would have loved to see that. That's when a lot of people got their autographs from them, but I would have loved to see
Like
that.
the guy
but
we
I
were
didn't.
talking about earlier with the lanyard that was drawn on.
Yeah, he got to see all of them then, and it was awesome, but I didn't. Wait, you remember that guy that had the poster that he made of all?
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
okay.
But wait, just wait. In line, you remember seeing that picture? He drew what was it? Who's the guy who liked Nappy?
Yeah.
He liked the Gengar, but he drew a Gengar and then he drew Big Nugget or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah,
He drew that in line.
That was good.
Like we were in line maybe
Yeah.
20 minutes, maybe, and he drew that. He started. I watched mine. He started drawing right when he got in line, and he finished it and got up there. And it wasn't like
it was good.
Oh yeah,
it was like very well
It
detailed.
looked like someone took a picture, took out all the color,
and then
printed
traced
it
it.
out.
Yeah.
It
really
was
good.
fantastic.
But the thing that really just got, I was like, I will buy this. If he makes copies, I will buy this. He made, I'm guessing it was on a computer. It had all the Poketubers that he likes in a line with some kind of like their favorite Pokemon, some kind of aspect to them. And it was, I thought he like got it off the internet or something.
It was awesome.
It was amazing, and I was like,
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, if you can get a picture of that, I want it.
If you want to send it to us,
I will get that.
there would be no rejection.
Because
just
that would
post in
be
the comments down below if you have it.
that would
and
be on my wall. That was beautiful. I love that. And we're just.
Are we
I
ready
guess-
to show off our stuff?
Yeah,
You
I
want
guess-
to show off yours first?
Sure.
Never mind.
First off, I'm gonna
Oh, but while he's getting ready, we have a little thing going where we want to know if you guys, this is set on argument, can The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, pick up Andre the Giant?
Oh, this is back to the
No, he
WWE.
cannot. But let's.
I'm not
let's
saying
comment
he
down
can't.
below. He can't.
But
Everyone knows he can't.
so
Andre the
first,
Giant's
I'm
ginormous.
just
Sorry,
gonna go
go
from pretty much smaller to bigger, in my opinion. We got these are the business cards that PK and Game Boy gave us, and it was
We'll
awesome.
post pictures of the stuff too all together.
Yeah. And then, let's see, what would I say is next in line? Oh, so, this is actually another story. Back to, we get these boxes. They were called mystery boxes. You picked 3, and you got to look at 2, and if it was something you're not a huge fan of, then you get to pick the next one. And it was a really cool thing, a chance, but Sky Spire, this is a shout out to you. You know both of us have terrible luck, so, I mean...
I have okay luck.
No, I'm talking about, me and him.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
okay.
me and you
with
guys
my games.
have terrible luck. So I didn't necessarily get the best things ever, but I did give I don't know if I talked about this. I did give Game Boy Luke the Pokemon hoodie, which I think I talked about, which I got from it. Which, yeah, I talked about that, and that was awesome. Then, but what came in mind was one thing that I gave to him because I'm not a huge fan of it. We got
Naruto.
I'm not Naruto anymore.
I haven't seen a single episode. I've heard it's good.
I've seen a few episodes, but
I haven't watched a lot of anime.
I used to be
I've heard they're
really
really good, but I
Anime.
haven't sat down.
You need to watch Fairy Tail.
I know I need to watch.
It's my favorite.
The only animes I've seen is Avatar: The Last Airbender, Avatar: Legend of Korra, Pokemon. I think that's it.
Yeah.
So.
And then we
the
got,
mainstream ones.
and it came with a Transformers thing that the light doesn't even work, so that's great. Or I don't, maybe you can figure it out. And then something that I was excited for actually, because I used to love.
You gotta pull this thing out first.
There we go. There we go. Transformers, which I like Transformers, so that's cool. But this is cool. It is a Teen Titans lanyard, which me and him
I'm gonna
both.
steal that before it leaves.
He definitely likes it more than me, but I used to love Teen Titans a lot. Cyborg was my boy.
I could never decide between Cyborg and Beast Boy.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
they're so fun,
yeah.
especially when they're together.
Yeah. So there's that, and then I guess we'll show off the posters or the poster last.
Yeah, we'll show the posters
And then
together.
okay, there's that. This again, Skyspire out to you. You know my favorite generation is 3, so I got myself some Pokemon gym badges and from Hoenn, and it made me very happy that they had these. It was only $25. When online you like 45, 50?
50.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
couldn't find them for more
And
50 on
these
Amazon.
these are going somewhere. I'm gonna pin them somewhere because that's gonna be awesome. I kind
You're gonna
of,
pin him on his face.
honestly,
200 likes and we'll pin it on his face.
no. I kind of honestly want to get Ash's vest, although that's more for first gen. I kind of want to get Ash's vest and pin
See,
him on
Ash's
there.
vest is something you can easily make.
I don't know how to make anything though.
I got you.
I don't sew.
I got you. I know stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, class.
But yeah, we got all these badges, which I'm actually in the middle of a Emerald playthrough, so.
It's good. You guys should watch it.
Have you seen it?
No.
Ah.
I was hoping you just let it slide.
I know you haven't. I think I
watched
showed
some of
you.
your videos, but I was like, I'm busy.
You're gonna watch
I got
this
work, and I go, maybe I'm not gonna watch this one. I did this one.
I mean, it's connected to all that SGC stuff, that all those other blogs.
That's a good point.
It's a long
That's a
video.
good
Actually, this
point.
might be 2 different videos, to be honest. 'Cause
Let's
This
just make one video.
is already 32 videos, or 32 for you minutes.
I was gonna say, you already got 32 views?
Already? It's not even up.
posted yet.
But yeah, then there's that, and
It's
then
probably part 2. We'll probably do stuff in part 2.
Then, oh my god. This is the thing that buy 2 and get a small one free. And it's
Majora's
Majora's Mask. It is the Majora's Mask. And then I'm debating whether to show this last or right now.
Show last one.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to Mr. Baconator's stuff now that he got,
Alright,
which, like we were saying, is kind of like just a different version of what I got.
So, to start off, go ahead and show the what I got in my box.
Yeah, he also got a
My box
mystery
was
box.
blue-ish. It's very dark blue.
Yes, it's an
But
A.
again, it's you pick out 3,
Yeah.
you open 2, and then you decide what you want. So that
Yeah.
third one's complete mystery.
Yeah.
I didn't pick the third one. You got the third one.
I got the third one.
Because he knew what he was,
We got a
because
little
he
bit of a
told-
strategy. Yeah,
He
he
was
went
like, do you like
first.
Pokemon hat? I'm like, usually, but I'd like to know what else I'm getting.
Yeah,
and I like what I picked.
He went first, and he picked 3, and he picked one, and he was like, no, I don't want that. I picked another one. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then he did another one, and he was like, no, I'll take this one. And then he was like, it's pretty good.
Well, I was like,
and then he
I'll
was like,
never know what's in that one. So
Yeah.
I kind of was like, go ahead and go.
yeah, and then he was like,
well, it's a Pokemon hat. That one's probably better.
And I was like,
it's about the same as that
I was
one.
like,
I'll take that
I was like,
one.
Pokemon. Well, good to know. So
he
I picked that
too.
one.
And then you didn't open the one with the Pokemon.
I
hat
got
'cause you knew
one
it was
that I think was something to do with Xbox or something like that. It was some game that I didn't know. And then another one had a Toon Link, which I guess you might not know me, but I'm not a Toon Link fan. I love Link.
Normal Link's awesome.
I love Link,
Toon
but
Link's
Toon
pretty
Link,
cool, but
I'm the only person on Earth, I think, that doesn't like Wind Waker Well, I don't hate Wind Waker, but a lot of people just don't like or love it. But
that was the first thing we got, and the first thing I opened when I opened it up is I got a boozer.
A boozer. This is the thing that we held up, and then Nate was like, "It's a boozer." He looks like he's mooing. Like you stand him up straight, and he was like, "Mrrr."
Or it's like boozer.
Boozer. But there's lots of jokes behind that with Nate, and it was awesome.
I got. I'll show these later. Just because we'll turn off the lights, I'll show them.
Yeah.
But I got first generation because that's my favorite. At
yeah,
least.
he got the first generation gym badges.
So those are really cool. But then I also got the two.
You got the two business cards, which you already saw.
Which are awesome. I've never seen a YouTuber carry around business cards.
I've seen a few, but those are really well made. Actually, I need to show. There's a little. If you actually know PK Sparks' channel, it is PK Sparks That Hotness, but on this it says PK Sparks Da Hotness. So it's a typo and it doesn't have a T on it for some odd reason.
But this was the poster I got. Is Batman and the Joker split in half.
It's really cool. And then
because we got those two, we got to pick out one. Kyle didn't really see one he wanted. So,
I mean, I would have liked it, but I knew you would have liked it a lot more.
So it's kind of hard to see, but if you've played Arkham Knight yet, it came out recently. It's the Scarecrow.
He looks so legit.
He's very scared. We'll post a picture of all this stuff with better quality because lighting in here is not very good. But, that was really cool. I got two light things, which I'll show you. If you want to turn off the light.
Yeah, sure.
Show them on the wall. Okay. So this one is, if you've played Destiny, see it's the Hunter logo, which is the class I use actually in Destiny. A lot of people
came in my box, but I was like, I don't play Destiny, so I just gave it to him.
A lot of people either do Warlock or Titan, but I like the good old-fashioned gunslinging instead.
Yeah.
And then if you read if you see the movies of Harry Potter, it's the Deathly Hallows.
Yep.
As you can see, Elder Wand, Resurrection Stone, and Invisibility Cloak.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty legit.
But
is that all your stuff?
it is indeed.
Okay. And then this is the thing. This is my baby. Although it might not technically be worth much because. Actually, no, it's probably worth a lot now, but I'm never going to sell it or anything.
It's worth more than it probably previous.
But it was only $9 before, but it is this Mario hat, which yes, I have it backwards for a reason, because I got some signatures on it, and this is now my baby. I started out, got the King Nappies, and then I think the next one was Nate Wants to Battles, which was in the black up there. Oh, that's a little.
That'll make it easier.
And then we got Dookie Sheds down there. It's a little. There we go. And then we went over and we got Twit, which is
that one's very hard to see, not just because of the light.
Yeah, he hit his really well. And then we got Moe's down there in the middle, which is a very short signature. And then we got Game Boy Luke's, which we've already talked so much about him now. And then this was the funny part because no, Mario is not usually completely black, but PK Sparks That Hotness, if you know, is all about the black Mario. So I was like, unfortunately, I don't have black Mario on my hat. So he signed it, and he was like, okay, well, that's about to change. So he just colored in all of Mario,
which is great.
So yeah, this is kind of like my baby now. It has all of these signatures. I'm pretty sure I got all of them. Yeah, I did get all of them. I got all the people that I wanted to see. So, I mean, there's maybe people like the Completionist and people like that, but this is my PokeTuber's hat. So
yeah.
This is making me, and it's on a Mario hat, but I love it, and that is what we got, and we had
it was a lot of fun.
It was amazing.
It probably would have been more fun for me if I knew who
if you knew all
but
the
still,
people,
they were really chill, fun hanging out.
Cool.
But
I really need to show you some videos.
We'll watch it.
But
awesome sauce.
Yeah, I mean.
So probably right here we'll post.
Maybe.
Picture stuff.
If I'm not too lazy.
Well, is that when they get to see it? Because some of the stuff was like, nope.
If I'm not too lazy.
We'll post it.
Maybe. I'm the one editing. Okay, so we're going to wrap up that video. Let's kill the pig. And we're sad.